Yes, sir.
We are live.
Hello. Welcome everybody to today's stream. It's episode 26 of the Red Silks, entitled The Demon in My Pocket. Bear with me just while I mute my phone because I keep it up so I can keep a track of the chat, but then obviously I'm just going to end up with feedback looping round and round and round, which won't be fun. You want to come and say hi? Are you gone too shy? Do you want to cuddle? Or you better go do what you're supposed to be doing, darling. Go on then. Sorry, small child just appeared at my side. Okay, the Red Silks, last we saw them, had been in a desperate fight in the Argon Forest, facing off against three rather terrifying demons. Douglas had departed to journey up north to scout out the area of Bitterhaven, and the remainder of the party had delved into the woods, come across these demons and taken the fights to them. Karis and the Nelfishnay found themselves out of the action for quite a while, both being banished by different spellcasters, much to Karis's dislike. But the party won through, including an absolute clutch play by Norcan to polymorph a character who you're going to find out more about today into a turtle and then promptly put him in his back pocket. The character being Zoglanoth, Reaver of the Righteous, a rather kind of Death Knight looking character. Absolutely terrifying, and now he's called Ted the Turtle, and resides in Norcan's pocket. Some shout outs quickly. Big love to Fraser and Rob over at Starforger. They have our intro music, and also to Alexander Nakarada at Serpent Down Studios. There are a couple of battle maps in from Reddit users today. I'll mention those as and when they come up. And other than that, I think that's probably everything from me. Over to Becky for the socials.
Good evening, guys. Just a quick reminder to please go and follow us on social media, be that Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. A shout out to Easy for still doing it this week. I promise I will get back to doing it, but thank you very much for all your help and hashtags. Still a shout out to Michael and Jade for all the art that they're doing, and for Jade for coming up with some mood boards. So we may have some more homebrew monsters that will be coming into the game. Just keep your eyes peeled for those. I think that's everything from me for today. Over to Easy to talk about the podcast.
Yeah, well, the podcast next week won't be going live. We're gonna do it on the 9th, so not this week. The other one after. It's gonna be on the 9th, I think, because, well, life exists other than the game and podcast things. Yeah, I think that's about it. Check the episode from last week, from Friday, if you enjoy Wicca and podcasts in general. And that's it from me. Back to you, John.
Fantastic. It is an absolutely brilliant podcast. If you do get a chance to listen in. I was a bit naughty. I actually missed this week's because I've been frantically working on stuff for Smooth Star, but hopefully that will all bear fruit maybe this session or possibly next, depending on what exactly the party end up doing. Without further ado, then, I suppose, deep in the Argon Forest, having caught their breath, having banished the three demons, the Nelfishnay and two of Zoglanoth's other minions, the party find themselves catching their breath, trying to work out what exactly they should be doing with their new turtle friend. And with that, I think I shall pass over. Easy, what are you doing? What is Norcan doing?
Well, I'm gonna gather everyone around, and I'm gonna say, so boss, I have the turtle here. This is the guy that was wizarding things. I want to kill
You
him.
have a turtle in your pocket. Where? When did this happen? What is going on?
Oh, you went for a
You were
trip
banished,
elsewhere.
weren't you?
Yeah.
I do not know. One moment I was standing here climbing a tree, and the next I'm in a strange place. Have you ever seen a spiritual weapon in a land that you are not familiar with? It is very bizarre. That is all I can say. I do not understand what is going. You have a turtle in your. Is there any other creatures that you're keeping in your pocket?
Well, boss.
Don't say a snake.
Well,
Filth.
you said it.
Sorry, sorry.
It's not a snake, it's a snapping turtle. Get it right.
Oh my. This is why that Commander Magra wants nothing to do with you. She's seen what you have in your pockets. This is great.
Yeah.
Blessings, Norka.
She's gonna come around. Believe me.
Okay.
I made sure of it. But
A bit creepy.
romance aside, I want to kill this dumbass who's...
You want to kill a helpless turtle.
No, he's not a
Norkan.
turtle. He's an evil wizard or some guy with magical powers. So my idea is we kill him. So I'm gonna put him on his back on the floor, and we take turns on him. So first we go with...
take turn. This Norkan. I'm not into that. I've just been to a strange plane. I'm not into anything sexual like that.
Boss, your words, not mine.
I believe those catnaps are getting to your head. I think you need to.
I've been. It's
sort
been a
yourself out.
strange hour. I sniffed something in the air, and then there were strange creatures. I poof into thin air, and I come back, and there's only one left. And now that Norkan has turtles in his pockets, it's a strange day for all of us, is it not?
Boss, normally it's me and Chipok are the ones who go around. You're sounding strange now.
Maybe
That-
I've
that
sniffed
trip-
something. I cannot help it. It's strange. Do what you want to. I'll stand over here.
You're not gonna...
The
okay.
aberrant turtle. So the aberrant turtle in Norkan's pocket is actually aged about 19. Guess you could say he's a teenage mutant ninja.
Oh,
Jesus.
get out.
Oh, we're really starting off so well today.
Oh.
Oh, you were saying?
Right.
Th-
Can I ask
doesn't
a
Karis has a
question?
mouse on the still, or the mouse is dead? Because
I ate it.
oh, there goes Splinter.
Probably dead then.
Oh, I had to. No, it was a bird. I think it was a dead bird. A skull of a dead bird. Anyway, so
Right.
I'm just eating something. Sorry, Norkan. If you decide to go hell for leather on this small creature, I mean, pop it on its back. This is kind of technically animal cruelty, but sure, I'll overlook it.
There's a
Well,
question. How
Your
long
turn.
is it going to stay? Turtle farm?
Maximum 1 hour. So the first
Right.
the first hit it gets, it pops into
Right.
his
That's what I
form.
thought.
So the idea is I put him on his back and we start hammering on him. So you start Chipok, then Valkyrian, then the plan is I'll cast Irresistible Dance on him. So that's another go for us. With no
Okay. Could work.
response.
You know, Norkan, I just have one thing. We could fire spells and weapons and crush his little skull. Or we could tie a lot of rocks to him and find a very deep lake and throw him in. Then we wouldn't have to deal with that. It's just let nature take its course.
I did think of that, but I'm sure that they probably have abilities to get out of that situation. I would imagine.
So, side note would be, do we have any water around us, DM?
In the immediate area, if I just pop you on the
Big map, yeah.
big map.
I don't think we have enough time to go.
No, because we're
So the area that
way
you're
down
in,
here somewhere.
you are in the Argon Forest. And if you have a look in the Argon Forest, you can see that it's kind of a swampy-like area. So if I just ping that for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. It's kind of a swampy area, and there are kind of brackish lakes within the forest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The thing is,
What
if
if we
we.
just-
Yes, sir?
Oh no, you.
No,
You first.
the thing is, if we don't kill him, probably he's coming after us.
This is true, but he
Right,
uses
how big
magic.
is this turtle?
And I also assume that he could teleport.
Yeah, that's also my thought. So
I have an
cannot
idea.
stop magics, but Chipper, go. What did you want to say?
If anybody's got a ring, right? We put a ring round the turtle's neck, and then we hit it, and it grows to full size, and it's still got a tiny little ring, and then its head will pop off.
You sick, twisted bastard.
Depends on how big the turtle is, because Valkyrie has a wedding ring.
the thing is, would it work?
Are you okay with that, John?
DM. This is DM because I also had the idea of putting like a plastic thing around his head and he would suffocate.
Sorry,
I don't know.
for.
I don't know
Sorry
how
for
it would
I
work.
know we're not the good guys. I know we're not the good guys.
Sorry for
I-
introducing you to that
I
element
hate
of
to,
my personality.
I hate to reference the survey that we all took, because I do believe in kind of confidentiality. I'm fairly sure somebody said they wanted nothing to do with animal cruelty in this campaign, and here the four of you are.
Well,
Technically,
discussing-
technically,
he's
no.
not an animal.
You
He's not an
technically.
I
He's
mean,
a-
my
he's a
solution
wizard.
was to take 'em- my solution was to fly him up and just drop him. So
Sorry,
yes.
John.
Is an option.
But he might survive depending on how much HP he has.
that's true. But then he's on the floor and just smack him. You know.
I think
Mm.
my
Also
one was
that.
quite ineffective. Quite
Yeah,
ineffective.
that depends if John says he will die immediately or
Yes.
Yeah.
if he's out of a head.
All I'm going to
he's
say,
dead.
I'm not going to tell you the result before you decide to do it. All I'm going to say is that you are welcome to try absolutely anything. This is entirely your decision.
Okay, so we
If
do
you want
this.
to roll intelligence and nature checks and things like that, I'm happy to give you more information based on the outcomes.
Now we do. Now let's go. Chipok, you put the ring on the turtle, and Valkyrin, you drop the turtle from really high.
Oh, then that's a good. See, look,
Ah,
you know
which
what?
ring are we
This is just
using?
showing. All this is showing is not that we're cruel, evil bastards, but that we're very inventive.
Precisely. How to murder a turtle lord? Easy climb.
It's inventive. So we're artists, and artists are inventive. That's how it works.
What ring are we using? Does Valkyrie need to take one for the team and use her wedding ring?
Now, let me double check. I think I have something on my items. I have a gold bracelet.
That might work, yeah.
Depends how big the turtle is, I suppose. But a
Yeah,
bracelet
It's pocket
would certainly.
size. It's pocket size.
size.
I'm willing
Oh.
to take the string off my bow, tie it round the little fucker's neck, and collect it after we have killed this guy.
Yeah.
We definitely not the good guys.
In fact, actually, what I'm going to... I have a light crossbow. I don't mind if the string gets damaged. I'm going to unravel the fucking twine string cord from the light crossbow. Try not to get bitten by the turtle. Fashion a little noose. Pat it on the head and be like, I am really sorry. And then hand it to Valkyrin and like tap her on the butt and be like, he's all yours.
How high can you fly, Jay?
I mean, I can fly 60 foot per round, so.
So, do you think 300 feet is a good fall?
That should be enough to kill most things, I would imagine.
Isn't it? I mean, this is meta, and as a DM, isn't this the maximum damage you can take is 100 feet of damage?
Yeah, but we're going to play them.
I'll pull up the rules now.
You'll need to check if there is turtle strangling rules.
This is to a maximum of 20d6.
Sorry, not strangling, more decapitating.
So that
strangling.
is every 10 foot you fall apart from the first, if memory serves.
It's 1d6.
So you need to take him to 210 feet in the air.
Okay.
Okay.
And what about the decapitation? Is there rules for that?
Let's have a look.
This is one that I'm ruling in my head based on the conversations that you're having here.
Do you
Don't
want me
judge
to
me.
roll to see how good I can tie the little noose around the turtle's neck? Oh, I feel really bad.
Just roll dexterity.
I don't. I've got no
Fuck.
no morals.
I'm also
That's
not going to
not
just
great.
drop them, I'm going to throw them down. If that
What were you-
helps.
Fuck.
Okay.
And
Inertia.
that might add another extra d6, yeah. Actually, no. Hang on a second. It wouldn't change his terminal velocity.
No, I was just about to say that.
No,
Terminal
it's just
velocity.
Yeah. It just increases the rate at which he gets there.
Yeah,
Right.
precisely.
Right.
Okay.
Does nobody have a ring then?
Science.
We need something
You
stronger.
appear to have fashioned some kind of... It's more of a choker around the neck of the turtle at this point.
It's for old fashioned.
I'll put also the bracelet. The bracelet around the neck it's bigger than the turtle's neck.
Yes. It is
But
if you
significant.
tie it on.
I'll tie it to the shell, so it's stuck here and it's knotted to the shell, so it won't move.
See,
Okay.
there we go.
Do you want a
Inventiveness.
dexterity something?
Just a wisdom check to kind of get the placement right, I think would probably be appropriate.
12.
Okay. Seems okay.
Well,
Seems like it should stay put.
No,
Right,
the question
well-
is, do I put my wedding ring on there?
no, it has already the bracelets and
We're going overkill.
with the cord from the bow. So it's
Hey,
already
it's how to kill a
double.
demon though. We've got to overkill, you know? Set an example for the other ones.
I think the Red Silk's reputation's probably
No one's
Fuck with
watching.
us, you get turned into a turtle, dropped at 210 feet and have things wrapped around you, so then you...
Let's do this. Let's see if we can
Yeah.
execute this creature. I can't remember what it is. What was it again? Was it a demon?
It's Demon Lord, Zoglanoth, Reaver of the Righteous.
Right. Okay.
So,
So we don't really need to feel bad about killing him then.
No, just the cruelty to the turtle, but, you know.
No, but he's the turtle, so is it really cruelty to him? To the turtle?
Whilst he is polymorphed into a turtle, the turtle thinks it's a turtle.
Yeah, but it's different. It's not like we're going
yes,
around the
it's
swamp
not.
going, oh, here's a turtle, let's do the exact same, boys. Let's do it.
That'll show him.
That'll show this turtle.
Well, let us.
As long as you
Well
don't
then.
branch out into doing this to marine life in the area,
Yes, no.
because then you'd end up with crimes against a manatee.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
dog. There's the dog. Get out.
Right.
Oh
Shit.
god.
Tell someone's a dad.
2 seconds.
Let's
Put
do
my dad
this.
hat on today.
Yeah,
I'll be 2 seconds, guys. 2
Yeah.
no worries.
Jade,
Okay.
Well, when it comes back, should we execute
up,
the
up and
turtle?
away.
Literally. Yep. Operation up and away.
Oh no. I do not condone
Operation-
animal cruelty, but go, just do it. Just get on with it.
I'll also
Operation
make
Choke
sure
the Turtle has started.
I'll also make sure to go away from the group a little bit because I don't want to bonk them on the head with this turtle. That would be catastrophic.
That seems realistic. Yep.
There's 2 clerics. What can go wrong?
And then back.
Yeah, but you don't exactly want to just vibe there. Next thing you know, your head's caved in because of a turtle that you tried to kill yourself.
Right, let's go.
Well,
Let's do
Let's
this.
should we
this.
go?
Okay. How
Oh, I want to-
how high up are you able to fly? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to touch her and just guide her and just be like, just in case anything happens, my darling. And I'm just going to pat her on the cheek and cast guidance on Valkyrie.
It
So,
doesn't really
just in
specify how high I
case.
can go.
Just in case. You can have a D4.
Guidance on how to fly straight.
So Valkyrin, is this Steps of the Night? Your
No, I'm
Fly.
using my cape because
your
I don't have my dimming up.
Okay.
The wings are flying. Oh.
Okay. So, what's your fly speed?
60 per round, I think.
So, over the course of about 25 seconds or so, you see Valkyrin fly up above the treetops. Valkyrin, I'd like you to roll a nature check to see if you can get the turtle through the canopy without hitting any branches.
14.
Guidance.
Plus
Do
the
I
guidance,
need guide?
add a d4.
It's
up to you.
Yeah, screw it. There you go, 18.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
That tail's going through those trees.
Initially, you think you see a gap that you think will do, and then Becky's words echo in your head, and you take an extra couple of seconds longer and spot a really big gap in the trees. Release the turtle starts falling.
It's exciting.
Falling. And falling. You watch it plummet to the ground and strike the ground. Immediately, the turtle breaks from its polymorph form back into Zoglanoth, Reeve of the Righteous. I'd like everybody to roll perception for me.
Oh god.
Sorry?
Here we go again.
Who's doing
Perception.
perception every day?
Hey.
Hey, go on.
Hey, double digits, Norkin.
Yeah.
Apart from Norcan, who's not really paying the best attention, the remaining 3 of you see the string around Zoglanoth's neck break as he resizes. The bracelet, on the other hand, does not break.
Let's go.
And he is constricted at the middle, bearing in mind that he was wearing plate armor as well.
Oh,
There's only really the metal of the plate armor left in that space. Everything that was part of him has been pressed out of his plate armor, and he's essentially been cut in half.
That's going to be messy. That's going to be really, really messy.
yeah.
He collapses and you kind of see this brownish blood pouring from the mouthpiece of his helmet, and you hear him say, "This isn't finished, nor can songbird."
Firestorm. Oof, go.
Question.
He
How
is
can he speak?
currently still he can speak. He's currently still conscious.
I'm willing to burn a 7th level spell at that fucker.
Yeah. He's talking about me. I want to kill that motherfucker. So fuck him. Also,
Irresistible dance.
How?
You see his legs twitching in a can like movement.
His feet dancing over here, his hands dancing over there.
Pretty much. I mean, do you actually cast the firestorm?
Yeah. Like he starts talking, and she's just like, "Shut the fuck up!" And she just pulls out her hand and casts firestorm in his location. Bam! 6 seconds
I mean,
of fire.
he's landed fairly close next to you.
could you ping John the map?
1 second, sorry. Say again. Which one?
Yeah.
This
See
one
if I
and this
can
one.
do this rather quickly. We are here. This.
Sorry, household stuff. Okay, he has landed about here, away from you. So you probably want to be quite careful about where you drop this firestorm.
I'd say 1 10-foot cube on top of him, and the rest just streaking out behind him.
Fair enough. I'm only going to add the first one for the time being.
That's fine. It's instantaneous, so it happens, and then poof, it's gone after 6 seconds.
Fair enough.
So I would start it here, and then just
Okay, and how much damage did you roll when you rolled? 31.
31 if he does.
I mean,
a dex
he's
save.
not going to pass his dex save. You've separated his legs from the top of his body.
You never know. He might have been a advocate for Arm Day.
Yeah, it might be super hench.
Okay, so essentially what's happened is you've dropped a turtle from 200 feet in the air. It's reformed into a demon lord, but kind of pinched in the middle like a Christmas cracker at the ends. And then immediately afterwards, you firestorm the crap out of him. He's looking something like Anakin Skywalker during the lava scene.
I have the high ground.
I have the high ground too. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's dead. He's dead.
Yay!
Along with it, any chance to question him?
Somebody take his head. I can speak with the dead.
Yeah. I'm gonna check him out. Check everything that he has on his body, burn or not. And Chipok, do you want to chop his head?
As you approach his body, the corpse disappears into a dark grey mist.
Oh, bugger.
I just, as a cat, start trying to catch the fucking mist. Like, no, I need you. I like try and catch him. But, catching mist in my bare hands is...
Have you not noticed this trait with every single demon that you fought?
Karis is not quick to catch on, and neither is Becky, okay?
I've kept it consistent. They've all disappeared into grey mist, I think.
Well,
Who needs to
one was
question them?
eaten,
We can
so...
just obliterate them.
I mean, his plate armor is left behind.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't have
Actually,
Is it a good plate armor?
It is a very good plate armor.
I'm Bagsy on that.
I'll just go.
If nobody else is.
Prestidigitation just to clean it up and probably Valkyrie.
undent it.
Yeah, it's probably too small for Valkyrin, so she won't cap it.
Becky
Valkyrin, my
probably.
darling, do you have a way to fix this? I've heard of such spells, but I cannot fix this.
Oh, 2 seconds. I'm trying to eat my hand again.
Is it damaged armor, John?
Oh,
It is currently damaged. You bent the middle of it.
Oh yeah.
Your bracelet also, Norcan, has split and is
Doesn't
quite
matter.
heavily damaged.
He's dead, so I don't care.
The ring, if you had have chosen to use the ring, because it's made out of either silver or iron, Jade said Valkyrie, she hadn't made her mind up about the ring. If you'd have used the ring, the joint in his armor between his kind of helmet and his armor was just chainmail. That would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
damn.
Yeah.
Oh well, fuck it.
I use a
can
gold
I-
bracelet. I don't know if you know.
Can I use mending on the bracelet?
That's part of the reason why it's broken, Norcan.
Okay.
Yes, you can use mending on the bracelet. That's fine.
I fix his bracelet and give it back to him.
Oh, that's very
Uh,
nice.
Now
Is
you
there
can
any
keep
chance
it.
of?
You can
Oh,
keep it,
thank
Valkyrie.
you. Oh,
fix it,
Valkyrin
you
blush
keep it.
noises. Can she mend part of the armor by any chance? Or is it too crushed?
Roll an Arcana check.
Oh, something she's not too good at. Let's go. Come on, Valkyrin. Oh wait.
I mean,
12.
there's still some sizable dents in the armor, but it seems serviceable.
Good enough.
Well, is it better than the studded leather armor that I'm using just now? Is the question.
Yes,
Right.
it will give you a higher AC.
Yes. Okay, then if nobody else is wanting it, I shall put it on under my kilt, I guess. Over my kilt,
I
under.
already wear plates, so
I cannot be quiet. If I wear it, it is yours.
The armor is a +1 plate armor.
Right, I've got no idea how to change that. I just type in.
Do you want me to change it on your character sheet?
I do
Yeah,
it,
I
John.
can see where the studded leather armor is, but I don't know how to change it. If that makes sense.
I can
You
do
don't
it,
use it.
John.
Okay.
I should learn these things
Okay.
at some point.
It's a plate armor +1.
Plate armor +1, which
Okay.
gives you an AC of 19.
Yeah. It's better than.
The plate armor also grants you a +2 to intimidation.
Nice.
Right, add that to the 8 that is there.
Intimidation, yes. You
I'll do it. I'll go to the.
Right.
The
have to
thing
do it
on
in
the-
global skill modifier, I think.
Right. It's kinda...
And one final thing. As you put the armor on, the armor is cursed.
I'm gonna say, I was like, it's fucking cursed, isn't it? Damn it!
Of course it is. See if I have to screw any more giants because of this. I'm not going to be happy.
Well, probably. Will.
Hang on a second.
What's the curse? Yeah, massive boner.
I'm just trying to find. Hang on a second. Sorry, I'm just reading a curse to make sure it's definitely the one I want to give you. Yeah. Found it.
Okay. Give us the bad news then.
In roll
Jesus,
20, ladies and gents.
That's a lot of text.
Okay.
So this curse, terrible curse, afflicts the target with terrible curse of hunger, as the famine's feast curse. See below. However, it also awakens an unquenchable physical and spiritual hunger for flesh of the accursed creature's own kind. Okay, you're gonna go cannibal. The accursed creature can discern the presence of creatures of its own type, as if it was proficient in wisdom, survival in this case, via
The
scent.
type is humanoid,
Oh,
not Minotaur.
it should be just Minotaur. And the sight of
No,
blood can
type
unleash
is
its.
humanoid.
You're gonna try to eat us, Chipok?
Well,
the
that's
accursed
not good.
Not me.
Whenever the creature sees a creature of its own type within 30 feet, take necrotic damage or a critical hit with a piercing or slashing weapon. It must succeed on a charisma saving throw or begin plotting to eat that creature's flesh, but the end result of the accursed creature's plotting is always a cannibalistic feast. If a creature of the same type and subtype is adjacent to the accursed creature, when it takes necrotic damage or critical hit with piercing or slashing weapon, the accursed creature is compelled to attack that creature if they fail a charisma saving throw for 1 minute, using its bite attack to the exclusion of all other forms of the attack. If it lacks a bite, damn it, this is big. Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where was I? If it lacks a bite attack, its bite is considered an unarmed strike that inflicts a piercing damage. Its savage gnawing and tearing bite deals one point of constitution damage with each successful attack. This constitution damage is increased to 1d4 per round. If the target is also grappled, the accursed creature must continue attacking the creature that provoked its bloodlust for 1 minute or until the target is killed. If the target escapes the accursed creature's line of sight and gets far enough away, that accursed creature cannot detect it via scent. The accursed creature... Yo, he's gonna try to eat us, y'all.
Oh, fuck. Is this because of I came up with that method to killing a turtle?
No, this is
Payback.
because you chose to put a demon lord's armor on without casting Identify.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, no one has Identify, I think, so...
No, but you're not that far from a city.
Well...
Well, I better stay quite far away from you guys then.
The question is, though, we don't know that is cursed.
Exactly.
Nope.
None of us do.
Do I?
This is all meta knowledge.
Yep.
Yeah.
You feel very hungry, but I don't know how unusual that is for Chipok.
Yeah, good point. Well, fuck.
Let's go with it if he tries...
I've also put in the text for Famine's Feast as well. The target becomes afflicted with an insatiable gnawing hunger. While no amount of eating can assuage its pangs of hunger, it finds the presence of food nearly irresistible. The accursed creature responds to any offer of food, unless the food is obviously rotten or otherwise inedible. If the accursed creature successfully saves, it can ignore any further offers of food from that creature for 1 minute. Eating the food turns your stomach, Michael.
Uh-huh.
However, and you must make a Constitution saving throw or be treated as poisoned for 1 minute after you finish eating.
Christ almighty.
The accursed... So basically the only way you eat and feel satisfied is if you eat another humanoid.
Okay.
Well played, John. Well played.
Eats without becoming nauseated in this way, they can likewise refuse all offers of food for 1 minute. The hunger of this spell causes the target to begin wasting away, gaining 1 level of exhaustion each day. A Constitution saving throw negates this effect for 1 day. and as long as the target has any amount of exhaustion while suffering from this curse, it becomes gaunt and emaciated. Worn items fit very loosely on the accursed creature, draping and sagging uncomfortably, causing the target to take a -2 penalty on all dexterity checks. The
Well played.
target's exhaustion cannot be cured without first removing the curse.
Okay.
Well,
So let's do this.
I have a
Well-
spell to help. I just need the components.
and you need to know that I've got the thing.
Well, yes,
Here's the thing.
I have it prepared. I've used it on myself today. That's all.
The thing is, I don't know if it's like Chipok says, well played, John, or that you open Pandora's box.
You
this
could
can
just
go
throw
both
me
ways.
into the mid. Yeah, just throw me in the middle of a battle myself, and I'll kill them and eat them all. And you guys just need to stand back.
Well, it also works in our favor if we use necrotic damage, right? And they're humanoids.
Yeah.
It's double-edged sword.
However, if when we discover that I've got this, it's probably best we keep us away from the nobles. I would say.
Oh, yeah, but that's where we're going there now. So
Yeah.
You haven't tried to remove the armor yet.
But I don't. I wouldn't know. Oh, right. Hold on. Here's the question: do I notice the sudden hunger when I put the armor on?
As the more pieces of the armor you put on, the hungrier you feel. You've just had a battle, that's to be expected.
Is it a noticeable difference? Is it a rapid, like I'm hungry, or is it, oh Jesus, right, I'm suddenly starving sort of thing? Is it
You are-
noticeable? Basically, do I notice that the armor is affecting
Roll
me?
a wisdom check.
it's a good time to roll a 20, man.
Wisdom. It's wisdom. up
Where's
top.
your blessing?
Right,
Oh,
no.
God.
That's
That's
a
a wisdom
wisdom save. A wisdom
Right,
check.
okay. Right, where the fuck's wisdom then?
Being very, very nice rather than just taking that.
I can't see where wisdom is.
On the left side, where you have strength, dexterity.
Oh, yeah, right. Thank you. There, so that's not hellish much better.
You think you want a sandwich, Michael?
Ah. Right, I don't know how to get
Question to the
this.
DM then. You said that he starts to waste away.
That kicks in when he has the exhaustion.
Okay, that's fine. I was just going to say, like, you said that his clothes start to look a little bit
Yeah,
loose on him.
not yet. That doesn't happen until he gets. So the following morning, he'll need to roll a Constitution saving throw with a DC. I know what the DC is. If he fails that, then he will start to look emaciated.
And then that will be noticeable to us.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So for now, you're just putting a nice armor and...
Mm-hmm.
Boss, what do you do now?
Is tougher and scarier than normal.
It is still a long walk. We should get going. There's no more turtles in your pockets or hiding around, is there?
I don't think so. And he starts
To
tapping.
be fair, considering the plan I came up with to kill that demon, I probably deserve this.
Chibok, I do not know what you're talking about. Let's go.
Just
Deserving what?
let's.
Come on. You're crazy. Let's go.
It's true. And we start.
You fight your way through the remainder of the Argon Woods. The thick brush really kind of wears you down. You find yourself going for about 2 to 3 hours through the remainder of the woods. before eventually you come out on the far side. You break out into the farmlands surrounding Smooth Star. The sun is, I think it's probably about maybe midday by this point. The sun is still unseasonably warm for the time of year, even though you are a little bit further south than your lands in Clan Malvern and the lands of Northern Valarya. It still feels almost too warm. I'm just going to place you all on the map, and then I'd like you all to roll perception.
We do love perception.
Thank you very much, Mr. DM.
Ooh.
Yeah, here it comes.
No, Karis, Chipok.
Hey!
Jesus. Okay. Everyone is.
Just wait. Am I waiting on Karis? I think I'm waiting on Karis.
Yeah.
How do you
Well
spell
done.
cannibal?
John, could you just ping us where we are? The map to come down.
You are on the southern edge of the map.
Thank you.
Not there.
Okay. Karis, I'm going to give you advantage on this roll, and I'll explain why in a minute. Yeah, still no. The rest of the party, whilst they're enjoying this sunshine, feel an odd breeze waft over them, almost pulsing, inconsistent. Seems rather strange.
Okay, I will ask if everybody else felt that. And hopefully in turn then Karis will inquire.
Yeah,
No.
I felt something.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
Do we perceive what kind of?
A shadow washes over you.
Mm.
Oh god, here we go again.
You guys look like you've seen ghosts. Can we keep it going? I'm tired and I need to go to sleep. I'm also very, very hungry.
Well, I smell trouble.
Chibok, I can smell you, so that's all I can smell. You're always trouble.
The shadow that we see, it's like okay, yeah, now it showed up on the map. The birdie bird.
Oh.
Is he
Uh-oh.
flying towards us?
There are 3 rocks circling over.
Oh, fuck
Oh no.
you.
Those are not small. Legendarily, they're not small anyway. I'm imagining they're not small in this either.
They are definitely not small. Would you like a
Yeah.
description, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Okay. A rock is a gargantuan bird of prey, massive avians with feathers that in this case are a dark brown tinged with streaks of buff. From their head to the base of their tail, they are about 30 feet long, and their wingspans are about 80 feet wide. They weigh round about 8,000 pounds apiece. They are huge. And they are
How far up are they?
hungry. At the moment, they are perhaps 200 to 300 feet above you.
Okay, so I
DM.
can't exactly shout up to them and speech and of beast and life with them.
Question, DM.
Yep.
Do I know Smooth Star?
Roll history for me.
I can't remember how.
Where is it? Come on, give me a good roll, please. Damn it. Nope.
No, you have never visited Smooth Star.
Well, that's a pity.
Hmm.
Okay, so they are. How far did you
They
say?
are
About 200 to 300 feet above your heads.
right.
200 feet.
You
I'm
have
assuming
maybe 2 rounds to prepare actions.
If I shout really loud, would it reach them?
Yes, probably.
I'd like to use my speech of beast and leaf to shout at them like, "Hello! We're a bit lost. Can you help us?" Because I mean, we're fucked either way, so we might as well try and get some communication down. Not like I can hear them back, but
Bear with me one moment. Can you just post up speech with beasts with me as well?
hang on.
Okay. So you have no special ability to understand them in return.
No, I don't understand them in return, but they understand me.
Yeah, and what was it you said?
If they could help us. Not like I'd hear them respond, but it's touching base, you know?
Hmm. Roll insight for me.
Oh, we love a bit of insight. Oh,
Hmm.
I think we need to run.
23.
By asking them for help, they have seen you as vulnerable and possibly wounded.
No.
Oh, bugger.
I'm
Good one.
running towards the building here.
Norgan, do
So-
you not have your teleportation?
Where do you want us to go?
Well, into the city that's in front of us would be a good place, would it not?
I don't know exactly where it is, and if I try to teleport us there, we might end up somewhere else. Really far.
Is it not worth it? It's just a foot.
Do you want us to go? If you want us, I'll do it. Just say the
Can you
words.
not? Can you see? Not. Is there? This is a question for the DM. Can we see, or are we in a load of trees still, or is it kind of?
You are in the farmlands on the outskirts of Smooth Star. There are rolling hills between you and the city itself.
Would you rule that he could teleport us to the space towards the city? Not into the city itself, seeing as he's not been there.
So within range.
I don't have range. It doesn't matter.
Okay. I mean, you could teleport to the top of a hill potentially. I would probably far enough away from the rocks. I would probably argue that this is somewhere that you have viewed once, because you are just looking at it now. And then yes, I'm going to need to roll for that.
Give us a music, John, also, please.
Oh, has it stopped? My apologies.
Yeah, no,
It was going. It was just the volume was down for some reason. How strange. Okay.
My darling Norgan, if you could just take us over there, closer to the city. I do not really fancy going backwards.
Yeah, I'll cast teleport.
Okay.
Let's see
Roll
if
a
we
D100 for me.
Damn it! That's what I was afraid of. Come on. 28. 28.
Something
Yeah.
goes wrong. Everybody takes 3d10 force damage. And I need you to roll a d100 again.
Right, how much damage?
I'll roll the 3d8. I'll roll the 3d10. Everybody takes 19 points of force damage.
Okay.
This is better than I thought.
Oh, my math is off today.
Then you need to roll a d100 again.
31.
Okay. Everybody takes another 4 points of force damage. Roll another d100.
Why? That's
At the moment, you are bouncing around between the planes.
Oh, fuck. It's okay, I do have plane shift if we rest.
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one.
65 points of damage.
Fuck.
No. 22 points of force damage. Roll a d100 again.
I'm gonna be down in a second here, boys.
No, the thing is, why are we rolling so many times?
So, I'll put the column that I'm reading from in the chat. Because you have only seen this place once, that determines how easy it is for you to teleport to it.
Yeah. If you once I needed to roll between a 54 and a 100, and I
Yep.
missed that.
Yeah. The issue is, if a mishap occurs, the spell's unpredictable magic results in a difficult journey. Each teleporting creature or the target object takes 3d10 force damage, and the DM re-rolls on the table to see where you wind up. Multiple mishaps can occur, dealing damage each time.
Christ.
Maybe I should not have done this.
I'm on 8 HP, by the way, boys.
No.
I don't
Uh-oh.
Roll a d100.
Norcan, please.
That's a lot of mishaps. That's just what I'm saying.
Yes.
Hey.
You land on your target.
Yay.
Jesus Christ! Pray the
Right, hold on.
saloon, boys!
Norcan, did you have to make it so hard? I know I...
Essentially, you've all just splinched yourselves.
I got a pebble.
Don't blame me, boss. Blame the DM.
What is a DM?
I feel like that poor turtle.
Blame the DM for enforcing the rules as written. You're the one who decided to teleport somewhere you've only seen once before.
Right, okay, next question. Is the rocks, have they seen us? Are we okay?
Roll perception.
Oh God! If they see us, that's good.
They
After
have
all.
flown off in another direction in search of easier prey. One that's not quite as fast moving
Or reckless.
or reckless.
I'd like to cure wounds myself, please. I'm not looking very bueno right now.
Norcan,
Damn it.
how
You can take a short rest if you wish.
What
Oh,
kind of
can we?
damage is that, John?
I've already
I'm
used the
asking,
spell, so-
cursing myself by
It's
saying this.
force damage.
We get
Force damage, okay, good,
We
good.
get into fights. I don't get a scratch. Multiple fights, I don't get a scratch. I use teleportation, and I get like half of my hit points go.
almost down?
kaboosh. What the
I mean, I was
freaking
on
thing?
8 HP there. I was laying a few bricks per se.
Right. So
Side
force
note,
damage. Okay,
Becky,
that's
never ask again for teleportation. Find another
I
place.
reckless. I would always do it. I'd just be like, "Fuck it, let's go, boys."
Oh, God.
I would like a short rest, please, because I'm only on 38 HP after that spell.
Dearest
Yep.
Valkyrin, do you have your hoodie thing? Cause what if those birds? They're too big for me to take on my own. They're very large. Can we please sit somewhere warm?
If it's a nice area, I will tiny hut just for my darling little kitty cat.
Okay. Tiny huts up.
Must appreciate.
And then spend some hit die because I am not looking very healthy.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Please spend as many hit die as you feel you need to.
Oh, God.
I'm going to use quite a few, thank you very much.
I'm just gonna use this. This enough.
We don't use one.
This is what's happening. What am I missing?
Right,
Can I do
Nice.
anything?
And
Hey.
I am at 95, which is one below of my max.
Can I do anything to
I'm
heal her, or is that me?
You can take your hit dice if you haven't taken them. You've had a long
Right,
rest, so you
what-
should have all your hit dice currently.
Right, where, what? Explain the hit dice to me again.
So in the center of your character sheet,
Mm-hmm.
you can roll a certain number of hit dice, and that will increase your HP.
All right, is that's the white bit type? All right, it's type
Yeah.
D12 available. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Right, so what do I do?
Hey, 44. You
Just
press.
click on the.
I'll
Just
do it.
click
Click
on
as
the.
many times as you feel you need to.
Click where it says hit dice.
Do that there.
Yeah, then it will show. You put the arrows up to the number of dice that you want. Then you press roll.
All right, okay.
You click roll.
All right, okay. I don't. Right. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can we
Happy
see the
noises on
city?
there,
Can we see the city, John?
That's-
From where we at?
Yes, you probably can see the city by now. I just move you over.
That'll do for now.
Right. Okay. Hit
And
dice roll.
there we go. You are off to the east of Smooth Star, and I will. pop
Right. I
your-
still can't figure this out.
I'll
I
do
can see it
don't
there,
worry.
but I can't. All right. Hold on. I did it there.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Okay.
No, I'm struggling to figure this shit out.
So and we
It's
are
big rules,
short
keep it
resting.
big. Yes,
We
you
are-
are short resting. Yes.
Everyone can use a D10 also to bump up the hit points because of my song for the rest.
Okay. Right. What did I just add to the add? Did I just add 60 to my hit points there?
Still
that right?
close to full.
Yeah.
Right. Where the fuck is my hit
Okay.
points now? Hit points is empty. I'm so confused.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's always the same. It goes back. Your max is 160. It's
Mine is
60.
173.
Yeah. No. That was a temporary
Oh.
hit points. That so now.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah. I think you have
So
160.
it's 18.
I think you're maxed out. You didn't lose that much. Also.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. As you are in a short rest, before you go into the city, is there anything else you would like to do?
Not for me.
No, not unless I am noticing any difference in my curse. If there's anything
No.
physically I can
You
Tell
feel
that I'm
still
cursed.
hungry.
just that, right? Okay. Do I have food?
Check your inventory.
No. One second, so hold on.
Good question. Do I have any
Chipok,
food?
you probably would have been given some rations at the Giants camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I will eat what I have then to try and satiate the hunger that I do have. See if that works.
the food makes you feel nauseated, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Go. I thought that might be the case.
You have a big
You
constitution.
pass and you manage to swallow the food down.
But I notice that I'm feeling ill.
Yep.
I'm assuming, considering my constitution is so high, that I notice that's unusual.
That's
Or
a
not.
reasonable assumption, yeah.
Right, I shall point that out to my comrades and express the fact that it's unusual, because they'll know. I'm sure they'll know already the shit that I eat. It's
Yeah.
unusual. I will explain that to my compatriots.
What did you eat last night?
Same as everybody else, I guess.
Have you been storing secret purple worm meat? We saw that was not a good choice for any of us.
Nope, not that.
Maybe it's
Oh.
a giant sexual transmitted disease? I mean, I'm.
DM starts taking notes at this point.
Thanks. Thanks.
It's a new thing for all of us. I
I'll just-
personally would not fuck a giant, but it's yours.
Well, I'm not feeling too hot. I'm just letting you know.
Do
You're
you
not
have
feeling hot.
do you have any strange spots downstairs?
No.
No? Well, just asking. You went crazy. So I don't know.
Well, if it persists, do let us know. Knowing your appetite, it's something to keep note of, I suppose.
Exactly. All right. Well, that's, I guess, the best I can do at the moment.
Anything
Do,
else
like-
you'd like to do before you go into the city?
I just want to check him. Like, I'm gonna sniff him, poke him, open his eyes. Do I see anything wrong with Chipok?
Roll a medicine check.
Yeah.
Nice.
With that roll, something's not right. When you look into his eyes, there is
Hellfire.
almost a wild hunger in them that does not seem familiar to you.
Okay. I'm gonna just narrow my eyes a little bit. Chipok, just don't do anything, okay? And I'm gonna lift his lip. Does he have fangs as a minotaur, or are they And if he doesn't have fangs, does
He
now have
has
fangs?
fangs from Path of the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
When he activates that normally, they are out. Even though he hasn't summoned his Path of the Beast.
Chipok, I do not know if this is some kind of again. I'm not a sexual guru, but if this is some kind of sexual thing, your teeth, they're out. Could you retract them like I do my claws?
I'm assuming I can't, or I can, at this in this state. Can or can't?
When they normally grow out, you're in the middle of a rage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of think about along the lines of Hulk, Bruce Banner, you don't have control over when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Karis, roll a dex check for me.
Don't bite me.
Chipok is drooling quite heavily. Luckily, you managed to avoid the majority of the drool.
This is disgusting. I'm gonna flick it at, almost flick it at him this. Chipok, do you feel like you're going to be sick?
No, I'm just really, really hungry.
Norkan, do you have any food on you that you could give to Chipok?
I have some rations. I don't know if it's enough for him to fill his stomach.
How much money do we have? Because you know it is.
I have 790 gold.
I mean, I suppose that would fill him.
700 gold.
700 gold worth of food, I would assume.
I've
700
got
gold worth of food is a lot of food.
I know.
I've
That's
got
what
like-
she's saying. She's like, that would fill him.
I've got 1,260 gold, so we're not going to be short of food.
Yeah, I'll
Maybe
get-
you're thirsty. You know, sometimes I think I'm hungry and I'm just bored. You should totally drink something.
Mm-hmm. Have I still got whiskey?
No, you bastard, you drank it all.
Oh yeah, I did. You're right.
Here, there's a wine skin. It may be a little bit fermented. I don't really drink wine. You can take it.
Okay, I shall try having a drink of that. Is that do I need a saving throw on every food I
Not
take? Yeah,
for drink, no.
not for drink. Okay.
No. Not the way I've read it anyway.
There you
Okay.
go. You are fine. You are just thirsty. Does my inner instinct that rolling that 26 medicine check? Am I pretty sure something's going on?
Something's going on. Yeah. And you don't like it.
You know, you keep the wineskin. I'm just going to go and meditate, if that's okay with everybody else.
Right.
Yeah.
They will.
Does anyone have a way to contact Douglas? I told him to approach us in the forest, but I never told him that we left.
I can't talk with him, so
Just tell him to stay put or go and scout the place out. That we're fine and we're
can't.
sorry for not
I-
get. Oh, you can't. Okay, I'll leave it with me. I'll sort it. It's and I just get up and I walk away. And I just kind of go and sit on a wall a little bit further away from everybody, and just wait a moment, and then I'm going to talk with Abigail.
Okay.
So I'm just going to kind of sit there and just poke. I assume everyone's kind of either just paying attention, like watching me, or just doing their own thing.
yeah, Norkan is
And-
just waiting to go to the city.
And I'll like rub myself where I hit something in one of the planes as we were bouncing around, just kind of easing the muscle. And I'm just like, Strangey, I have a strange question. If you are available to talk, that would be great.
I am here, my child.
Wonderful. I don't know how much of a medicine person that you are, but I'm concerned about Chipok. There was something strange in his eyes that I've never seen before. Could you help me?
I think you know what might be wrong with him.
Oh.
You fought a demon lord, did you not?
You know what would be really great is if you could kind of give me something to crush a diamond. Are you able to make things appear?
What is it you request?
I just need to crush one of my diamonds, and then I can maybe help him. This diamond that I have is very big and large, and I need it to be powder. If it is what I think it is.
Child, there are things that you can do of your own volition. There is A jeweler's in Old Town. Must you really trouble me with such petty matters?
You know, this would be nothing if Loki was here. He would just poof and it would be powder, but if it's too much for you, that is fine.
We've had this discussion. Loki is a false god.
They
who
false
never
god, but
really
he could still
served you.
crush diamonds, but it's okay. If crushing
I
diamonds...
would rather direct you to the tools to do your job, rather than do it for you.
You know, I believed it. Never mind. It's clearly... I thought you were here to help me, but I do not believe you do. But it's okay, it's okay. We'll work on it. We'll workshop something. I'll get one of them to crush this diamond. It is okay.
Roll a wisdom save.
Ah, fuck. I knew my sets would get me somewhere.
What's the name of this person that Caddis was
You
talking
bitch!
to?
This one's
Roll
Abigail.
another wisdom save.
Oh. Still fuck you?
Take 12 points of psychic damage.
what's the name of...
You know, I've just been spending time getting back to my normal self. You do not have to do that. As if bouncing around planes is not bad enough, you decide to crush my little head.
You're the one who said fuck you, bitch, to the voice in your head.
I said it twice. I just kind of like look at the sky, stick my tongue out, and be like, fine. If stranger, if this is how we're going to play it for today, then you can go back to sleeping and I'll speak to you later.
Are you still sassing the voice in your head?
But yes, I'm just gonna walk away.
Roll a wisdom save.
Oh no!
You pass.
Okay. I'm just going to like walk over to Chipok or Valkyrin and place a diamond in front of them and be like, this is a very strange request. I understand, but this diamond, it is a solid and I kind of need it to be little solids. I think the common word is powder. Could you crush this diamond for me, one of you? If that is okay.
Sorry, I got lost.
That's a bit of a tall ask if you, say, you know?
Valkyrin, you are a lady of the medicine. It's just, I believe there is something afflicting our pointy horned friend, and I believe I need to restore something of a greater value to his brain. I just need this as a powder.
How exactly do you expect me to do that?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't
Done.
think I have the right tools. I'm pretty much the same capability as yourself in crushing
I'm
something
not
so strong.
very strong. You have a hammer, do you not?
Can I smack it with my warhammer?
No, not me.
Just
the
to prove
diamond.
a point. Just to prove a point.
Not me. Not the
Smack the
Roll
cat.
attack.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, I don't mean like smacking her. I mean like smacking the diamond. Yeah.
Are you smacking the diamond?
Yeah. Just to prove a point to her.
1 second.
No worries. Oh.
Yeah, roll an attack.
Let's go. Come on, Valkyrie, don't miss. I'll use both hands.
Is this whole game tonight be us attacking each other? Is that what
I'm
is gonna
attacking a
happen?
diamond right now. If it helps, I can add some radiant damage to it.
What was the diamond? Was the diamond on the ground?
Yeah, I just kind of put it on the floor and asked someone to smash the fuck out of it.
You have shattered the diamond all over the floor.
Wonderful. Valkyrie, you couldn't do any better if I asked. And then I kind of scoop it up and put some in my little components pouch that I've got, and then I pull out a hand worth that I assume is 100 gold piece, because I think, let me just double check. I had 4 diamonds.
You get maybe about 65% of the dust of the not the dust, not the powder, of the shards. You get about 65% of the shards.
That's fine. Well, I used a 500 gold piece diamond.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 65% of 500. I'm not doing the maths right now. And I kind of just look at Chipok and then look at everyone else, and I'm like, Chipok, I think it might be better if you lay down. When I poked you, I agree. You don't look very well. You look really bad, and I think you should lay down.
I shall comply.
But don't worry. I am an expert. I learned from the best.
You're my boss, my leader, so I trust you.
And I just smile at him.
Did you say you're doing this to get a diamond the size of?
No, I need
100 gold pieces.
No. So, the spell for Greater Restoration says diamond dust worth 100 gold pieces.
Right, you don't have that currently. You have shards.
I'm gonna look at my hand and then look at Chipok. Look at my hand. Is there a stone nearby?
Yes, there are plenty of stones nearby.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in I think I have a little bowl thing. In fact, I'm gonna put it in my shield.
Okay.
And just sprinkle the diamond bits, and then I'm gonna get a stone, and I'm gonna.
When I see you doing this, I will pass you my mace.
I'm gonna smile. And I'm gonna I'm gonna use the end of the mace, when you're doing the
a mortal and pestle.
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna start smushing.
Roll performance. Performance.
And I'm gonna I'm going to pretend that I know what I'm doing, and speak some words that Loki used to say in my head, and just make it sound like I'm doing some kind of medicine person, because I told him I was an expert.
Okay.
I was gonna keep going and just saying just random words. Crushing it. So anyone that actually knows Norse, I'm saying cows, blue sky, flowers, rain. And I'm smiling at Chip. I'd be like, "This Loki taught me this. You'll be fine." And keep crushing and crushing and crushing until I see that it's some form of powder.
You make approximately 175 gold pieces worth of diamond powder.
Wonderful. This is the best way to spend 500 gold diamond. And I look at him.
I've got plenty of gold to give you back for healing me.
Okay, don't worry. I'm just gonna be like, Valkyrie, if you have any candles, it would be great if you could just light them. I have 1 candle. In fact, no, I have 10 candles. Would you be able to light them for me, my darling? I'm just gonna start putting candles around.
Yeah, I'll assist any way I can.
This is gonna be some weird voodoo shit. And I'm just gonna kind of hold the shield above his head. I'm just gonna tip the dust into his face. And I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration. It says, I can one curse, including the target's attunement to a curse magic item. I can end. Just flippity, kind of smush the shield upside down into his face and just rummage it a little bit and pick it off his head.
Okay. You lift the curse at the expense of pouring diamond powder into Chipok's eyes.
That's fair enough.
Chipok, roll a Constitution save.
I think that's still better.
It's must.
Right, hold on 2 seconds. Constitution save.
Yeah.
You pass. I had set the DC pretty high as well for that one. I guess you managed to keep your eyes shut the entire time. The curse is lifted.
Yay! This has been a very interesting game so far, I've got to say tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like, I keep flicking bits of powder just all over his body. Just kind of like sprinkling him with holy water. And I'll be like, I said I'm an expert. This armor, I know it had a dead guy in it, and I know you do not smell the greatest, but it doesn't look great. It's very damaged. I would probably take it off.
Nor can roll perception for me.
If the curse is lifted, do I need to take the armor off? Or would the curse still be attached to the armor?
That's better. It's up to the DM. It's up to you. You take the armor off or not.
It's up to you whether or not you take the armor off. The curse is lifted from you.
Right.
Yeah. And the armor still with the +1 and all of that thing?
Still has the +1, still has the +2 to intimidation. With a roll of a 25 easy,
Not 20.
Norcan notice... yes, with an at 20. Norcan notices that Chipok now glitters in the sunshine. Because of all the diamond dust.
Oh, fantastic.
Chipok?
A big sparkly Highland cow.
He looks ever so slightly like a Twilight vampire at this point.
Robert, are you there?
I shall now turn to Karis and bat my eyelids at her in a seductive manner.
Chipok, I'm not a giant, but keep this up. We may end up in a bed together soon. Let's go. And I just pick up my shield and start to walk away.
Okay.
I shall follow, but keep armor on.
Is there
if
anything
the
else
curse
you would
is
like to
lifted.
do before you go to the city?
Nah, I don't want. I'm
No.
good.
Hold on,
Okay.
Ed, one question. Sorry, does being all sparkly and diamond-like make me fit in better to the crowds of the city? Do I look more refined?
Roll history.
It's actually like a
Study.
Hunger Games world in there.
You know that the old town is very protective of its citizens.
Uh-huh. Alright, I missed. Hold on, I can't hear anything.
Oh.
Can you hear us?
No, I didn't hear anything there. No.
So you know that the old town is very protective of its citizens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay, right. Maybe I should take the armor off for just now, because the intimidation might be an issue. I don't know.
No,
Would that
no.
work that way?
No, it has to do with the rolls.
Alright, okay. In that case, I'll just look like Twilight Vampire Minotaur.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pop Zoglanoth's picture back up, just so you get an idea of exactly what you look like.
Oh my god, that look fucking fabulous.
And sparkly as well.
Like, that's the armor. It's emblazoned with like goat's horns and fanged mouths, and there are chains hanging from it and spikes sticking out of it.
That
It is
fucking epic,
horrifying to behold.
but beautiful at the same time because
Yep.
it's now covered in sparkly diamond dust.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
This is. I was just going to say this is so going into my drawing of Chipok.
Oh, it's goat
Sure thing.
related. I should be wearing this.
less mountain goat and more Beelzebub type.
Baphomet.
Baphomet, yeah. But yeah.
Right, no, that's pretty cool.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, we're heading into town, right?
Okay.
DM, other question. Would noble families, etc., in this place have armoured guards or, armoured guards, have guards who would walk
Yep,
after
there
the
are
armour?
orcs in the area, there are hobgoblins in the area.
Fantastic.
They're
Right,
at war, yep.
I shall take that kind of position, however they would stand with everybody else. That should help me fit in.
All right. At the risk of speaking for you, you
Yes.
walk towards the gate.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I also dropped tiny hut, so there isn't just like a tiny hut in the middle of nowhere.
Of course.
Well remembered.
There are several heavily armored guards at the gate, and as your eyes scan the parapets of the walls of the city that rise 40, 50, 60 feet above you, you can see a lot of guards in the gatehouse and in the towers and on the walls. This is a city at war. As you cross the bridge over the river, stepping towards the Valaryan gate, every single guard points their spear at you and orders you to halt in the name of the king.
We will halt, and Narcan will go, hello!
I am very glad that we don't have Douglas with us at the moment. It's going to be messy.
Who are you and why do you wear Pennington colours?
This is the color that I choose to wear all the time. It has nothing to do with those shitheads.
Roll deception. For the shitheads, not for the... It has nothing to do with them.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, fuck.
God damn it.
Oh, that ain't good.
Please don't hurt me.
You didn't mean that. Who are you? What's your business here?
Well-
Northern Europe.
Well, we come from Dontor, and it's been a long travel, and we need a place to rest. Is it possible for us to enter the city and rest? Because it's been a really rough travel.
He jerks his head to the south, kind of off to his right-hand side. The temple gate for the likes of you. You've got no business in the old town.
But my friend here is really sparkly. I think he'd fit right in. If it helps. And I'm going to pull, if I've got any kind of Pennington stuff on me, and like just pull it off and flick it. Like, they mean nothing to me. They're
So he's referring to the fact that a number of you wear red silk.
Oh.
Because red is a Pennington colour, so you'd be throwing away your red silks
Nah, I'm
from
not
the
doing
eponymous
No.
Red silk. Red silks.
Is it the same
Morgan-
shade? Sorry.
There's a slight difference, but you've also seen a lot of variation within the Penningtons themselves. Kind of red is red, as it were. Sorry, easy.
Norgan will just go. So everyone in the world can't use this color because you dislike whoever you dislike? This is our color from our city, which is in Dontor.
Who of us, if any, has a shield?
Okay,
Does
if you were at war and I walked up to your town wearing the colours of your enemy, what would you make of that?
I'm not saying...
You're lucky I don't kill you where you stand.
You could try and probably that would go bad for you, but...
What colour is their colour?
Blue.
Okay, shit.
Rothchester's are blue.
So we just...
Sorry. I can't remember what I was going to say.
Do you need us to leave our weapons at the gate? We just need to enter the city and rest. Would that appease you?
What's your business in the city?
At this point...
She just said.
Question.
Yes.
Is it a Jarldom that we've got back in... I can't remember where it is.
Yes, you have a Jarldom in Clan Malthan.
Right. I shall step forward as the guard and be like, do you not know who you're talking to? This is Jarl Karis of the Red Silks. And,
I'm just gonna look bored.
And
Picking at
stab
my
my
nails.
sword into the ground in a sort of, intimidating manner. So I've got quite intimidating. Intimidating, but...
Roll intimidation and then add your +2.
No, it's already on, the +2.
It's already on, yeah.
Oh, you've already fixed it. Excellent. That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Did that work? Yeah.
Plus his modifier. Yeah, no, you haven't convinced him. In fact, if anything, the guards are spoiling for a fight, and you hear a couple behind the one you're speaking to call up. Ready the ballista!
Okay. Let's not get crazy.
Do I know this stat, John? That he's calling for the...
Oh, you hear him. He's calling up a 60-foot wall.
And I'll scream, probably that's not of your better interest. Of your best interest.
Why would you use that kind of weapon on us? It's always you're at war. Just put it down. But if it makes you feel
As your eyes scan the wall, you start to see a number of defensive siege weapons pointing in your direction.
we'll go down to the other gate. Come on, I'm not going to insult you because you'll just fire on us for no reason. But we're on your side, okay? You want to defeat the other guys. You just need to ask, but it's okay. And I'm going to turn around and start walking the other way.
Down towards the temple gate.
The other gate that he pointed to.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
so the temple gate is
I
on
would
the
be
southeast corner of the city. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say you'll be dragging me. Come on, you bastards! I'll fucking off you.
Reaching the temple gate, the guards here, it's almost like night and day. Kind of like, it's almost as though you've just been speaking to the SAFs and now the guards here are kind of like mall cops by comparison. They're bored. They're not really interested in interrogating anybody at the moment. They wave you through, barely even looking at you. You arrive in the city. with the Temple Ward to your south and the East Ward to your north. You're in the city of Smoothstar. What would you like to do?
Okay, first of all, we need to find where is the ball. That's the
I
thing.
would assume in the other gate.
It would be in the angry area, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but
The angry area.
yeah, but we can enter from this side also. So I think, right?
According to the map, yeah, I believe so. Mind you, is there are these gates guarded as well? The ones or this
Well,
main
you're
one
not
here?
there yet. You'll have to have a look when you get
Good point.
Yeah,
Good point.
that's-
Well made.
there. But yeah, seems a
Well-
reasonable assumption to make.
Whilst we walk up there, can I keep an eye out for any general stores?
Yes, you can. Bear with me.
Thank
then,
you. You're going to think I'm
Uh,
very weird for the items I'm about to buy.
And one question: what time is it now?
Maybe 1 o'clock, 1:30.
At what time is the ball?
You have an invitation. You read the invitation, and you read that the ball is in the Great Hall of the Rathchester Keep in Old Town, and it starts. Carriages arrive from 7 o'clock. Canapes are served at 7:30. Dinner is served around 8, and then dancing late into the night.
Who was that invitation to again? Who was it
Commander
addressed to?
Ingrid von Riesen.
Did we not
That
use
lovely
that to
woman
get through
who
the first gate?
we
Yeah,
rudely woke up.
I can't remember.
Okay, and so, boss, what's the plan? What do we do?
I mean, look at us. We're disgusting. We need to clean. If we're going to a ball, we need to be clean. But
Okay,
I do
so-
not think they'll just invite us in. Look at us. I believe we may have to get rid of some of our red.
Yeah, we can
Maybe
put
become
it
the
aside.
blue.
Or we could try to join a group to enter there. Like Chipok has his drum skills. I can play something. We can go with the entertainment to the party.
Unless they want to hear a cat wailing, I do not believe I could help you.
I could give you a triangle. And you can
Well,
just
your
ding-a-ding.
confidence in me is outstanding, Norkan. It's truly.
I could give you a loan of either my drums or my bagpipes.
I mean, what I could do is do a few poofs with my magic and make you all look pretty, but.
Yeah, fireworks. You could do the fireworks.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about. I already look pretty.
You are outstanding, Chipog. You just keep yourself as you are. Does
Okay.
anybody else want crushed diamond into their face? It's clearly it's a thing.
No, thanks, boss.
Okay, that's fine. Good, because I don't want to waste my diamonds in case you die.
Okay, are there people on the street, John?
As you scan the streets, you see a number of different people, lots of different races. Noticeably no dwarves walking the streets, but you see elves, half-elves. You see halflings, you see gnomes, you see a lot of humans of varying shapes and sizes. It's a pretty diverse place.
I'll go towards an elf. Doesn't matter which one it is. And I want to ask about some place to that we where we could eat and rest and take a bath.
Okay, bear with me one moment. Elf. Okay. Before you stands a female high elf. She has long, wavy brown hair and slightly unusual red eyes, soft copper skin, a regular build, quite attractive. She smells heavily of quite a cheap perfume, and as she turns to look your way, you notice one of her eyes tracks you, but the other one doesn't. Yes?
Okay.
Hello. What can I
Hello,
do for you?
Captain. Could you help us? We are rather new in town, just arrived, and we are looking for a place where we could eat and rest. Do you know of such a place?
I'm terribly sorry. I prefer to keep to myself. You do excuse me. I must be on my way.
I'll. Could you wait, please? Could you help us? We are in need here. The guards
Roll
are.
persuasion.
I got them towards this.
What did you say, John? Sorry.
I asked him to roll persuasion.
All right.
26.
Yeah. Well, I suppose. What is it? What is it exactly that you need?
We need a place where we could rest, sleep, eat.
Well, there are a number of taverns. If you head towards the market, I believe there are some taverns in that area. The market. Just head through Temple Ward, through Cove Ward, go round the Adventurers Guild, and you'll find your way to the market. I'm sure there will be a tavern there that can help you.
You look worried. Do you need help with something?
I'm fine, thank you. Roll insight.
Mm. 20.
Yep. Seems like she's being honest.
Well, okay. Well, thank you for the information. And we go towards. I let her go, and we go towards the market.
Okay.
Fine.
As you pass south through Temple Ward, passing a number of different guilds as you get into Cove Ward and find your way towards the market. Looking around, you can't see one straight away, but then you do notice a tavern down at the Cove Gate entrance.
Okay.
Which is called... Sorry, bear with me. The tavern's not giving me the name. The Slow Ocean Inn.
Slow Ocean, okay.
The Slow Ocean Inn. This is located on Fox's Row. It's just to the northeast of the town gate. And it stands next to a modest traveller's shrine where people go to say a quick prayer before they take their onward journey. The inn is a single-story, half-timbered building, several leaded glass windows, and unusually high ceilings. A large kobold skull, you think, hangs over the hearth, and there are several small rooms upstairs. Greeting you is a heavy-set female half-elf. Good day, travellers. How can I be of service?
We need a room. Well, several rooms. We just need to rest and eat. And take a bath, if that's possible.
We have 3 rooms available. It's not much, but the rooms are small and they have beds that you can sleep in. Just for the night?
I'll look at Karis, boss. How many nights do you want to stay?
Is there a way we could just do one for now, and if we need more, we can let you know?
That is fine, but you do understand that if another paying patron, was to book the room for tomorrow night before you came to speak with me, I would have to give it to them. I couldn't hold the room speculatively, you understand.
Norgan, just go for 2 nights, just in case.
Yeah.
As you wish. The 4 of you?
Yes.
Of course.
So, two rooms, I'd say.
4 at 3 silver pieces each, 12 silver pieces.
And how much will it be for food and bathing and all of that?
Bathing is included in the room. You have use of the bathhouse to it's you'll forgive me, it's not built into the tavern. It's actually on the other side of the tavern yard. It's a private building, but we've lost somebody. We've lost Michael.
Yeah. He's back.
He's back. Just put your camera back on, Michael.
Oh, what happened there? Oh,
Not quite sure you dropped out.
oh. Hold on.
Just pop your camera back on. That should set us back to normal. There we go.
That's weird.
No worries. She explains that the fires that are stoked at this particular tavern are a communal fire that's shared with a number of people in the area for cooking together, because it's a good way of saving money on fuel. But yes, the bathhouse is open. As for food, she says, I can serve you lunch now if you wish. We have boiled eggs and bread, boiled eggs and onions, stewed mutton and cabbage, pottage, or we do have a roasted salmon with some dried shallots, which is quite nice.
I'll go to her like softly. I'll say, so one of each of those. And I'll look at Chipok and I'll say, do you have whiskey?
We have a stout and we have ale. I'm afraid if you want a whiskey, you might be better off in Old Town. Although you know what they're like in Old Town.
Yeah, well, that's fine. So give me. So for me, I would like 4 ale. Chipok, you drink 6.
That'll do.
And the ladies, 1 for each. And I think for now, question. Do you know about
Yes, of course.
Do you know about the ball, the gala tonight?
Oh, the noble folk are forever throwing parties. I can't say that I knew that there was one tonight, but it doesn't surprise me. Why? Are you planning to attend? She looks quite quizzical at that.
Yeah, we're more planning on working. Do you know if they are looking for entertainment, musicians, or something of that sort?
I mean, far be it from me to suppose on the inner machinations of the lords and ladies of the land, but I would imagine those kind of things are booked weeks, if not months ahead of time.
Well, we're looking for a job. Like, we're not that low on with our travels. Our traveling is getting a little bit expensive, so I'll give her the money for the food, the rooms, which is 12 silver. For the food,
Yep.
for one of each, for four sick, the 12 ales.
Okay, so for the meals, that comes to about 42 copper pieces, which is about 4 silver and 2 copper.
Yeah, yeah.
And then for the ales, you're probably talking another 3 silver or so. So coming up to, call it 20 silver for everything.
So that'll be 2 golds.
Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop Norkin and hand over the silver because I was, I said earlier on that I would pay back. Who was it? Valkyrin? No, sorry, Caddis for saving me from the curse. So I will hand over the money.
Dude, it is right. If I have this gold, I will spend it on cat things. It's probably best if you keep hold of it for now.
I'll pay for the meals. I won't give them a choice. I'll pay for the meal. A very Scottish way. No,
Thanks.
I've got this. I've got this.
Okay, Chipok.
No.
Okay, Chipok. And I'll like give her while he's paying. So I'll give her a gold coin, like, and say if you hear something about any kind of job, let us know.
Yes, of course. You'll forgive me though. I fear you should probably keep your gold. I'm not generally in the business of hearing of rumors. Feel free to ask amongst the patrons. Somebody might know something.
Well,
How much silver was that again? Sorry, John.
That was, call it 20 silver.
20 silver.
I'll
Thank
say
you.
to her. I'll say to her. Just keep it. You've been quite helpful.
You are most gracious, sir. Thank you.
Do we see any? Who do we see in the tavern?
Okay, so looking around the tavern, you see a human with golden hair, brown eyes, modest garments with a cobbled scale cloak. He appears to be fidgeting with something in his hand. We see a female human, quite short and thin, tangled silver hair, grey eyes, wearing well-tailored clothing and carrying a stiletto blade at her hip. A female elf with kind of matted grey hair and these hazel eyes. Quite well-tailored clothing, not quite as well as the first. But has a lot of rings across her hand. She appears to be carrying some kind of musical instrument. Then we have a human appearing to wear some kind of priestess clothes, copper hair, grey eyes. She's wearing quite plain garments with several pouches hanging from her belt. Then you have a couple of mercenaries, one male, one female. The male is an elf, the female is a human. The male is wearing leather armor and has a military pick and a short bow slung at his back. And then the female is wearing chainmail and carrying again a military pick. She seems to be quarreling with the elf that's carrying the musical instrument. You then have a gnome who's wearing kind of quite modest garments, but a big gold amulet at his chest. Grey hair, amber eyes, and then a halfling, quite a long face, brown hair, hazel eyes, travel-stained clothing, an amulet of pewter at his neck. Who would you like to speak to?
So we have elf and human mercenaries who
Yep.
are quarreling, or she is quarreling with the elf with the musical instrument.
Yes.
Okay, so
Full
she's
elf was that
quarreling.
or half? Right.
Say again, Michael.
I would say, is that a full elf or a half elf? What's that?
They are both full elves.
Then we have a gnome and halfling, human,
Yeah.
one man human, one woman human.
Yeah.
He's poorly dressed.
Two female humans.
Oh, two, and one is with the blade on her side, who's
Yeah.
well dressed. The musician, less well dressed. And okay, so do we have an empty table?
Yes.
I think we should.
Probably closest to the woman with the blade on her hip and the elf with the musical instrument.
Which musical instrument? By the way.
Bear with me one moment. I'll find out for you.
Sorry, was that the woman with the stiletto?
No worries, Becky. It is a harp.
Okay. Well, I think we'll sit down and then I'll go talk with her.
Mm-hmm.
I'll approach her and I'll say, well, that's a nice harp that you have there.
Well, thank you kindly. A fellow musician, I presume?
Yeah, I dabble into it.
Well, I don't claim to be particularly gifted, but this harp has its moments, I suppose.
Would you allow me to try it? If it's not too much to ask, of course.
Forgive me, I don't know you. We have only just met, and this harp has been in my family for many years.
Well, I can understand that. I can give you my lute for you to oversee while I try your harp.
Roll persuasion. Yeah, you've got it. She pauses for a moment and then hands over her harp.
And I want to give it a go. So I want to do a performance thing. I want to impress
Roll
the chick.
Okay.
Oh, that'll do it.
30.
She joins you on your lute, and between the two of you, you both pick up on a song that clearly you both must have heard in your childhood. Beautiful music swells and begins to fill the tavern. It's this delicate lilting tune that kind of rises and falls almost like a mountain stream. Do you sing as well?
Yeah, why not? Let's go with it.
What do you sing?
Oh, I don't have any idea. I don't have a song at this moment. Oh God, let me see if I can remember a song. Let's go with the Steel Heart song. She's gone out of my life. Oh, she's gone. I'm to blame. I'm so untrue. I'm not a singer, so.
I can go get my guitar if that helps.
So I'm just sending you something, Norcan.
Oh God. I just wanted to see if we could get a gig in the ball. She was well dressed. Let's see. It's coming up my way. While this is happening, Carissa and Valkyrin run off to the toilet schoolgirl style to discuss something in private as a small note. Says Jade.
I thought I'd add the schoolgirl part, you know. Drives home the message.
Okay, I saw that. Do I notice that?
Not until you speak.
So, but I will notice.
You will notice when you speak next, yeah.
But the thing is it a permanent?
So,
permanent
tell me,
effect?
Mr. Music Man, what's your name?
Hold that thought, DM.
Yeah.
Because John, I need you to read this also. Because I told her to oversee the instrument, not to play it.
Oh, right, okay, hang on.
The first part.
Okay, one sec.
So many
She does
complicated
pass.
things.
She passes.
So I don't have anything
It's
to,
at moments
to,
like
to
this.
break. Okay. My name, I'll say it's Barney.
Oh, hello, Barney. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, for me, it's not a pleasure.
Oh, I see.
And I'll hand over the harp to her.
She passes you your loot back. Well, if it's not a pleasure, then I suppose I should bid you good day. Would that be for the best?
Question.
Yeah.
As I give her the harp, does the effect breaks? Does the effect break off?
Nope. Roll an
Okay.
insight check.
$14.
Doesn't break, and you're not sure why.
I'll point to her, like making a sign of.
Okay.
I'll grab a quill and paper. And I will write on the paper. could you please just break this spell?
As you asked a question, the previous thing doesn't. The thing I told you doesn't apply. So, she leans in and says to you, "I'm sorry. I did tell you this harp was in my family for a long time. You see, the harp is magical, and anything you sing comes true. I believe you said that you were untrue when you sang. And also, whatever girl you spoke of being out of your life, I'm afraid to tell you that that has probably come to pass."
Sorry, John. I'm listening, but I'm also trying to freaking ban this bot.
Oh, banhammer time.
Why can't I do this here?
Bots get banhammered.
Yep.
Bots get banhammered. It's alright, I can do it if it's playing up for you. So, Mum Ooey, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. She tells you that whatever you sang comes true. So the woman you sang of is out of your life. And you sang that you were untrue. Everything that you speak now is now false.
Ooh, harsh.
I'm gonna write a note again. And I'm gonna write boss.
I take it I've come back from the toilet.
Yeah.
I'll carry it.
I don't see it, so I'm writing, boss, please remove this curse from me. I'm charmed. I can't say anything through. Help.
I pick up the note
Big
and I look
letters.
at him.
When you write it, it now reads, "I can only say true things."
Oh, come on, you're changing the spell. Why
No,
are you doing this to me?
I said that you could ask a question because a question doesn't, by its nature, have a true or false element because it's a question. But you are untrue. So anything you speak, write, communicate is untrue.
I'll take that ruling, but if we want to go semantics, what you wrote
Yeah, I
isn't
think
that.
at the same time, though,
I'll take the. I accept the ruling, but that's not what you wrote. So.
Yeah, so I probably should have been more
a message saying
specific.
I'm not
Exactly.
cursed. It would.
So I
At the
noticed
same
that,
time, if you have to write the two.
So, but I noticed that I'm writing something false, right?
Yes.
What you need to do is
I'm gonna go Yoda.
make it
A curse? A curse do I have on me?
like I'm totally
Question mark.
not in a curse.
The
I
truth?
sit back down at the table and I read this and I'm like, "Oh, I've been gone for like 10 minutes. What shit have you got yourself into now?"
I'll just raise my arms and I'll write.
This wasn't even intended as a curse. You asked what her musical instrument was. I rolled on a D100 table. It came back with whatever you sing to be true comes. Whatever you sing comes to pass. You sang yourself into this.
So I just kill Commander Margaret. Well, it is what it is.
Let's put it this way: she's out of your life.
Oh god, I spent so much money on flowers.
I want to look at this and see where he says, like, a curse do I have on me? And I'm like looking at him and I'm like, Norkan, I cannot perform this spell. I did it on myself and I did it on Chip. Can't you just be good for 2 minutes and not touch the fire? Just.
Anybody that wants to roll Arcana for me.
Valkyrin, darling, do you have greater restoration that you can bestow upon this boy?
Unfortunately not, my darling.
No.
Doesn't know anything about it.
Imagine.
Oh. So I'm screwed. God, I'm gonna have to go Yoda the whole time. God, this is gonna break
I
my
mean,
head.
if you just wait till tomorrow, yes, I could.
I mean, you rolled insight rather than Arcana.
You asked me, you said insight, so...
I said, and then I said anybody who wants to roll Arcana.
Okay. I didn't thought it was for me. It's not gonna go well, so...
Okay.
I told
No.
Harris,
Mm-hmm.
you realise that dispelling magic would probably do the job.
Oh, fuck. Do I even have that?
The issue is you would probably need to dispel magic on the harp.
I do not have this.
Ooh.
Boss, don't you know how to solve this?
You know your sass. Just today, of all the days. You bounce me between blades and then blame it on me. And now you're trying to get me to fix your mistakes because you cannot keep your penis out of other people's magical instruments.
Did I blame you?
It's...
Did I blame you for the teleportation?
You feels like you were. You gave me the looks.
Yes, I did give you the looks.
I'm just saying. Maybe, if you have a silver mirror, I would be able to fix you. But I cannot, because you do not have a silver mirror. So you're going to have to wait until I have slept.
Why do you need a silver mirror?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Maybe I have something in... Maybe I have something in my... technical skills. In my... I'm forgetting the words that I could use.
This is beginning to sound like a statement.
The mirror that I need needs to be 1,000 gold pieces or more, just so you're aware.
Guess we're going to that jeweler's after all.
Or even a crystal ball. Do you have a crystal ball?
Do I look like I have a crystal ball?
No, and you're giving me sass for
sparkly
me not
both of
being
that
able to fix you.
I mean, you did have a turtle in your pocket.
Exactly. Why can't you fix yourself? Can you not? I mean, I feel like it is the harp's problem, not mine. So I feel like if you could do something to the harp, it might fix your predicament.
If I do something to the harp, maybe it fixes me?
That's what my gut feeling. I had a good feeling with Chipok by covering him in sparkly shit.
Okay, question
like
DM.
Drink it.
Is the elf looking towards us?
She is looking on quite bemused, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go
So
towards
let's
her.
get this. You don't need my sparkly balls then, no?
She clutches the harp close to her chest as you approach. Don't get any funny ideas, mister.
I'm gonna kiss her.
You're gonna try. Roll dexterity.
Just straight up.
Straight dex.
Norkin.
She ducks your kiss.
While I
Just to make
do
sure you
this,
take yourself that.
as she ducks, can I cover her mouth?
Cover her mouth.
Yes. With my hand.
I'm a bit worried about where this is going now.
Just bear with me.
Roll dexterity again.
Fuck. Come on. Come on, Dex. Come on. Please work. Nat 20.
Yes, you cap your hand over her mouth.
Dispel on the harp. Oh, not that. Sorry. This one.
Okay, make an ability check with your spell casting abilities. That'd be a charisma check.
Yeah. How do I do that? Just a straight up charisma?
Straight charisma check, yeah.
9.
Nope. Hasn't dispelled.
Just a second.
Can I ask the elf a question after Norkin releases her mouth?
Sure. Although she doesn't really want to talk to any of you anymore.
It's just a small little question. I feel really bad that Norkin is being very handsy. He's not normally like this. Could
Roll deception.
I just want to know what you find the most horrifying normally? Like, what do you find distasteful?
That is a very unusual question for you to ask me.
I just want to make sure that your stay whilst we're with you, we can avoid making you feel even more horrified, especially after Norkin touched you.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, this isn't gonna go well.
No, I mean, Norcan has essentially just assaulted her in a bar. I think I'll be going now.
Just okay. Does he make you? Is he distasteful for you?
At the moment, you all are.
That's perfect. You know what? Can I just bam? I'm gonna cast banishment on her.
I knew this. Oh god.
Right, hang on a second.
Because it says an item
Jesus
distasteful to the target. So I'm just gonna hold Norkin and channel energy through him.
The male with the cobbled scale cloak casts counterspell.
Oh, fuck you. We're gonna get banned from the city.
Okay, the DM is screwing with us at this point, so Fuck this shit. I'm gonna grab the ARP and I'm gonna smash it to the ground.
Shit, no.
I'm frustrated at this point because I can't lie when I want. But when I lie, I'm speaking the truth, and that doesn't work for me. Like, the thing is, I'm a liar by trade. So,
Okay. Roll
You know,
attack.
at this moment in time,
yes.
What if someone just grabs
That's
the
my thing.
heart and
Axe pockets
strings back
go to-
more things back together?
Say again, Chipok. Lost your connection. Say again, Michael.
Oh, I'm having a terrible question. I was just going to say at this point, Chipok's going to back away and try and pretend that he's not with these guys, which is obviously the opposite of what usually happens. So I'm going to like.
Valkyrie will do the same with Chipok, like the two big people in the corner, just like, we're not here.
As the cat and the bird are causing shit as per normal.
Yep.
So it's attack for the try to break the arm.
Yep.
So that's 5 or something.
It's rather sturdy. It's quite well made. Doesn't break on your first attempt.
I'm gonna grab a chair and I'm gonna try to hit it.
Modwin
point-
picks it up and takes it away from you.
She picks it up
Yes.
while I'm going with the chair against the.
She picks it up and kind of like shields it the other side of herself. This is a family heirloom that you're trying to break.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what would I do. So it's on the floor. I would grab the chair. She would. I'm just trying to see if I would swerve the chair against her, which I don't want to do. And I'll
What's
just-
this harp made out of?
I'll attack the floor, John. With the chair. I missed the floor.
Chair is also very well made and doesn't break. The harp is made out of perhaps a mahogany wood, something very dense.
Thank you very much. If this escalates, I will use Flame Strike on said harp. Actually, no, I won't, because I'll get everyone else.
I'm just gonna put down,
Okay.
put myself, I'm on my knees, I'm begging to this elf and ask her, could you please let me lie again?
Lie? But you can lie.
No, wait. How can I phrase this?
I was going to say yes.
Yeah, I have to say,
Whilst he's doing this, can
Yes,
I
I
can I
can.
guide and bolt the harp?
Roll an attack.
I'll say
Roll a
yes,
spell
I can.
attack.
Yes, I can lie, but it's only because of the
What about
arm.
what about 26?
Say again, sorry, Jade.
Does a 26 hit?
26 hits. The heart bursts into flames.
Valkyrie
Modwin
just
starts to
claps it
panic.
down.
She's frantically trying to pat it down and put the fire out.
I suggest you don't do
out
that.
here.
woman.
I'm at the back door.
Valkyrie, she's an elf, right? What race
Yes.
is she again, sorry? I'm going to say in Elvish to her. Start coming a bit closer. Just, I suggest you don't do that, little woman. I'm not trying to be scary or anything, but I care deeply for my friend.
Roll intimidation.
Hey, perfectly fine. She's not an intimidating woman. Nearly rolled investigation. That would have been funny. Oh my god! No.
Modwin sets the harp down and backs away. There's just a burning harp in the middle of the tavern.
The one time I don't want to be intimidating, man.
At this point, everyone in the tavern is looking at you and looking at the burning harp.
Question, DM.
Yeah.
Can Norkin say, "My name is Norkin"? If the DM says no, I'm gonna punch the girl. Kidding, just kidding.
My name is Norcan escapes your lips.
Oh god. I'm gonna run to Valkyrin and kiss her.
Oh, she'll bend down, so you know it's proper
Yeah,
height.
I need to jump.
Norkan, why
Yeah.
are you telling me your name? I already know your name. You're crazy.
Norkin will look at Karis like, really, boss? Okay. I grabbed that thing that's burning on the ground, and that thing made me that I couldn't say. Well, it made me everything that I say was a lie. So if I said my name is Norkan, it wouldn't work. I would say something like I'm Barney or I'm Hipok. So everything
Nope.
would be a lie. And now I can be myself again. I can lie normally again.
I just like shrug my shoulders and look around the tavern and just be like, okay, you've had your show. Go back to your games and your drinks. Leave us alone. And I'm just going to kind of like, I'm going to go and have a bath because I'm disgusting.
Just before you leave, roll perception.
Oh, fuck's sake. Hey.
You notice that the female, human that had the sword on her hip and the quite nice clothing, has picked up a wooden board, and she has some kind of quite crude paints with her, and she appears to have started painting on this board.
Okay. I'll go on over and have a look. But I'll do it stealthily. I don't want it to see that I'm looking. And I'm quite happy to roll a stealth check.
Yeah, roll a stealth check if you want to do it quietly. Yeah. It's hard to tell because she's only just sketched the outline, but she appears to be painting a new sign for the pub.
I'm gonna get up a bit closer and then be like, what are you doing?
Pubs after famous events that happen where they are. I'm a businesswoman. I'm assuming they're going to rename this place the Burning Harp.
You're very clever. What is it that you do for a living?
I'm an artist. Painting is what I do. This story will be all over town by the morning.
If you could leave out the descriptions of the people.
I'm happy to do that, but I would suggest you have a conversation with everybody else here, particularly Modwin. That was her harp. Been in her family generations.
Yeah, well, have a word. And I'm just gonna like sit down, but I'm gonna turn the chair around and like straddle it so the back of the chair is like facing my front.
Yep.
I'm just gonna kind of stare out and be like, "This is a very strange question. I'm trying to get into the ball tonight, and I've lost my invitation. Do you know how I could get in?"
Are you asking to get in legitimately or illegitimately?
I mean, I would love to get in legitimately, but apparently just because I wear a shade of red, I cannot get through the door.
Well, common sense should have told you that.
Well,
The Rothchesters hate anything to do with the Penningtons.
you know, fear of the name and the color is very strange, but you know, it's apparently a crime to wear red things around here, but if I was to leave my red things at home, is there a way to get in legitimately? Just so you can tell the story, and I'll give you a bit more of an insight if you help me, you know.
If you wanted to get in legitimately, you would probably need to speak to one of the Rothchesters and persuade them to write you a new invitation. But if it's a new invitation that you need, do you have a sample?
Potentially. My friend over there who is crying because he can say a name for some strange reason, he has a copy of the handwriting. I just was wondering if, you know, girl to girl, you could help us out.
She leans in and in a very conspiratorial whisper, she says, "Pub signs aren't my main source of income.
No, I did not think that. I can smell that.
I
Let's
might be able to do something for you if the price is right."
And I'm gonna kind of like cast my head back over to the party and then like lean in a bit more and kind of like just gently stroke her hand with my claw. Maybe trying to do it seductively. I don't know. And be like, what is the price?
How many do you need?
I suppose for now we could have 4.
And you have the document, and you need this by when?
I mean, within the hour would be great, but I understand that may be a little bit hard to push. And whilst gold is not right now my main thing, there are other things that I can do. How attached to the city are you?
It's been my home since childhood. Please don't burn the city down.
Oh no, I did not want to burn the city down. I was going to offer you a residence somewhere further from here. I mean, whilst I am a mercenary and I have been hired by I suppose, your enemy, but for the right price, these guys could also hire me, and you get the picture. But I do believe that war will come to these walls. You could have a safe place to get away to. I could arrange that for you.
Side
That
note.
is kind, but sorry. Yes, go ahead.
Sorry, the boss just spilled the beans to someone that we don't know. It could be like secret services for the city. That's one. Second, the DM is destroying us tonight. Like it's been. I feel wrecked at this point.
Well, good, because that's how I normally feel after a session with you lot. This is nothing if not poetic justice.
Carry on, boss.
Yep,
Like
gotta say.
the armor, I was intentionally mean. The musical instrument, that was strict dice rolls, my friend, and your words. Oh my goodness.
That was good.
Continue, Becky.
But yeah, I basically was like, trying to convince her, like, she could come with us and we would protect her. That's all I can offer right now.
4 documents to pass an expert eye. I'll need 50 gold per document and 4 hours, 1 hour each, if you want them to look good.
Out of question. How long do I have?
About 6 hours.
Okay, then that's fine.
Do
I'll
you
like
have money?
smile and I'll kind of slide to like 100 gold to her and be like, I can have the rest of it for you shortly, when you complete the documents.
Forgive me, just could you show me that you're good for it?
I have it
Like, I've
back.
just given you 100 gold. I do not carry gold with me. I'm not a gold person.
One
but
of your friends, perhaps?
you
I
just...
just want to know that you have it and aren't going to try and
Sure.
strong arm me later.
Oh, of course,
Yes,
come.
please.
And I like pick her up and like, well, I like pick her arm up and like, come with me. I'm trying to be really nice.
Actually,
Yeah, she follows.
Using gold in a squadron.
Like, Norton, please do not touch this woman. Do not do anything weird to her. She wants to help us, okay?
It's okay, boss. She's not my type.
Perfect. I'm sorry. He's not normally like this. I hope you understand.
I'll show
She
her.
does look a little bit offended, but she is also an older lady, so she is something of a pragmatist.
You know, you may not be his type, but you are definitely my type. Please take a seat.
She sits.
I'll show her the money.
Norkan, why have you got your money out? I didn't even tell you that I needed your money. Put it away.
Sorry, you didn't tell me. I
If
thought that you were...
if you are going, as you say, to the ball, there is also information you may wish to be aware of.
No, anything.
Information has a price.
Oh, come on.
How much is the price?
Call it 20 gold. Discount, as I already am providing you another service.
Insight on that. To see if
Yeah,
it's
sure.
discount or not.
She seems to be being relatively upfront.
I'll give her the 20 gold.
There are rumors, and they are only rumors, you understand, that the queen is a werewolf. Cruel and barbaric, that she leaves a trail of blood in her wake.
Wonderful. You know, it just so happens I carry silver on me. You see, I told you that I do not like gold, but silver I have.
I see.
Just in case she attacks me. But I do not want to harm anybody. You understand? I just want to go and see them. I need to talk to them.
I mean, every tavern across the city is rife with rumors. I suspect the more questions you ask, the more information you will uncover.
You are a
Enoch.
wonderful woman. I cannot
Enoch.
believe my luck.
Come over here. She calls to the halfling. He makes his way over. Enoch, these people pay good money for information. You hear things. I do. I sure do. What do you want to know?
Information about the royal family.
The royal family. Well, I mean, how long have you been in the town?
We just arrived.
Well, you know it's them what did the, you know it's them that what did the dwarves in, right?
They killed... They what? They killed the dwarves?
Everyone. Every single one. If you don't
Why
believe
did-
me, just if you can sneak out to the west of the city, see the houses that they used to live in, they're all destroyed. It's no wonder the elves keep to themselves these days.
Are you telling me the queen, as a werewolf, eats dwarves?
I don't know that the queen ate the dwarves, but Somebody killed them.
This is a random coincidence
I mean-
because recently we were in a town and there were no dwarves. They were all taken by a strange creature. Do you have any strange creatures here?
You mean aside from Edror over there? He gestures at the male mercenary who's a bit kind of rough around the edges.
Are you telling me he's
Uh,
been eating and killing all the dwarves?
no. But he's a mercenary. They'll do anything for money.
This is true. I know some people that are mercenaries.
Can we call him to the table? Becky. Boss.
I just kind of like look at Nook and I'm like, you can do what you wish.
Well, I'm feeling a little bit... How do you say? I think I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Things aren't going that well. So...
Okay, just sit down. Do not hurt yourself. And I like look at the woman and then go, point to him again, the mercenary.
He gestures at the male elf mercenary wearing the leather armor with a pick and the short bow. Square face, white hair, grey eyes.
And I like thank her. And I look back at Nook and I'm like, do not touch anything. Do not move. If you, I swear to God, one hair's breadth out of line, and I will slap you. And I get up and walk over to the mercenary.
Enoch kind of calls after you. Is it like you don't want any more rumors then?
Oh, you keep talking to them. They will tell you. I just want to bring him to the group as it is.
As you wish.
And then just like disappear, go and tap. I'll go and just like sit next to the elf and I'm like, hi, your friends over there. They said that you are a mercenary. I would like you to come and join us for a drink if that is okay.
You're buying?
If whatever, you just come and sit down and I'll get you some food and something to drink. Wine, is that what you were requiring?
Yeah. Wine here. Pfft. Chance to be a fine thing.
Okay.
Wilther, what do you think? If someone's buying a drink, I can always take a drink. Why not?
Oh, there's more than one of you. Perfect. That's great. I only thought there was one of you. But come on to the table. The more the merrier.
They stand up and make their way across.
It might get a little crowded around this table. Let me bring you some chairs. That sounds like just pulling chairs, sticking at them. And then I sit down and I'm like, small person, what more rumors do you have to tell me?
Well, there's some lands off to the south, the Golden Desert. Supposedly there are some brigands there that have been turned into snakes by a
Oh.
wandering enchantress. Oh, and the we've just lost Michael again. The Amrock Mountains. You've heard of those?
Yes, I believe I do.
Legend has it that, well, rumor has it rather, not legend. Sorry, that's me. Rumor has it that the dwarf miners stumbled on a forgotten vault that used to belong to the Thieves Guild.
See, I believe I've heard something like this already. I believe this last rumor.
I can only give you the information that I've heard on the grapevine.
You did wonderful. I'm very happy that we have met. What was your name again?
Enoch. He kind of scribbles it onto a scrap of paper. It's INOC. Enoch. Enoch Galpsby at your service. Galpsby is GALPSI.
Wonderful.
Enoch Galpsby.
And if I was to require your services again, would I be able to find you?
I mean, I'm here most days. But that's all I know. Are you wanting to know more information?
I just want to know if you come into any more stories, rumors, anything on the grapevine, as you say, just to let me know.
Well, let's put it this way. If I had some money from a willing patron to grease some palms, I'm sure I could make the rounds and find out any other rumors abroad.
How much would that cost?
Exactly. How much are we talking here?
There's a lot of taverns. There's a lot of palms to grease. Depends how comprehensive you want my search to be, I suppose.
Are you part of any guild, can I ask?
The Fighters Guild. I don't look like much, but I'm a scrappy fellow.
Oh, it was meaning anything, and I just kind of quickly look around the tavern and then pull up my hood and I'm like, anything on the secret side. You know, I'm very sneaky myself.
Not me, but depends exactly what you're looking for.
Excuse me.
It's fine. I just
There
someone
is the Thieves Guild, but their location is somewhat hard to come by. Understandably, of course.
Of course, I understand. I have one last question for a very intelligent man such as yourself. If one was to reach out for a certain god, be it one of trickery, I believe his common name is Loki. Would anybody be able to find him in the city?
Loki. He thinks for a moment and tries to place the name. It's not one that I'm familiar with, but your best bet is probably to try Three Temples. A little bit west of here. They have, well, clues the name. There's 3 temples in the area. Might be one dedicated to Loki there. I can't say that religion's really my thing.
No, wonderful. Thank you very much for your help. I appreciate everything. Whilst I
You're most
cannot give
welcome,
you
my
much
lady.
gold right now, here, take. I've only got 5 gold right now on me.
How much?
He looks at A Guild, the artist. A Guild? I thought you said these guys paid well.
I'll give him the 20 gold.
They gave me 20 for a rumor. You gave them 3? By my calculations, that's 60.
Just hold on, my new best friend. I just said I do not have that much money on me.
I'll give him.
Roll deception, Karis.
I don't have that much money on me. But okay.
Do you only have 5 gold left on you?
No.
Yes, you have. Let me just roll. I'll roll an insight check just in case. Yeah, you pass.
Okay, good.
I'll give
He
him
believes
this.
you.
I'll give him the 60, and I'll give him 50 more to see what you can find more.
Same rate, 20 gold a rumor.
Let's just say I'll give it 50 to you because I don't know what you're coming with. So 50, I think it's fair enough.
All right. I haven't got much better to do. I'll see what I can dig up. And he scurries out of the bar with a little waggle in his stride.
Question, is the lady with the harp, the burning harp, still there.
In floods of tears on the other side of the bar, yes.
Okay.
Having destroyed her family heirloom.
I'm gonna
She's just a
regret this.
broken mess at this point.
Valkyr's finger slipped. Whoopsies.
I'm gonna go towards the little elf, and I'm gonna apologize to her for what happened. And God, I'm gonna regret this so much. I'm gonna ask her, is there anything that I can do to compensate for the loss of the harp?
She thinks for a moment. There is. But I'm not sure I can trust you.
Yes, you can. That only happened because, well, I didn't know exactly what to do, and we are a tight group, and if one of us is in any kind of trouble, the other ones will react, and that's what happened. And I am truly, truly sorry for that.
My daughter, she is afflicted with a terrible curse. If you can lift it, I will consider it even.
Do you know what type of curse it is?
The priest called it the deliquescent flesh.
What the freaking name that is? The Dilling.
Would you like the spelling?
Yep.
D-E-L-I-Q-U-E-S
Yes. 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 Yes.
C-E-N-T.
E-N-T, yeah.
Deliquescent flesh. Not to be
Flesh.
confused with delicatessen.
Okay. So deliquescent flesh. Okay. And where is she at the moment?
She's in my home in Westward with my husband.
Okay, so how the heck do we solve that? Okay, so I can't promise you today, but tomorrow probably something can be done about it. Could you tell
My
me your
name is
please?
Modwin. My name is Modwin. Ask around in Westward. Somebody will point you in the direction of our home.
Thank you. That will be done.
She starts scooping up the ashes of the harp and tears running down each street, each cheek. Just nods and carries the harp. Little bits of ash just kind of dropping from her hands as she goes. She leaves the building.
Oh, not
When I
good.
No, okay. It just went. It just happened. I'm truly sorry, and we're gonna have to help her in some way or another. And I'll scream out loud and drinks for everyone.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to end the stream. Thank you ever so much if you have been watching along at home. I promise I don't normally torture the party this much. It has been something quite unusual today.
But you talked last session. It's about time you tortured one of the others.
Yeah.
made you sat there for a change. Made you sit there for a change. I suppose we should probably find somebody to raid. Let's have a look. Oh, Blue Box RPG are playing Pathfinder. They sound like a good group to go raids. Blue Box RPG. Okay. Ray's been created. Thank you very much if you've been watching at home. Don't forget to check out The Magician and the Witch on Thursday. And we will see you next time. Don't forget to check out the website, www.theredsilks.com. And that's bye for now. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All the best.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
And done.